No, I'm not muted, but I was waiting for an alert to come, and Cito throws me off. Thank you for the sub, Cito, but you ruined our entrance. Game 4. eMLB World Series. See, told you.
Hashcraft Store Corruption eMLB Coachara Bunny.
Cito. I got your corruption right here, baby. Game 4 of the eMLB World Series. Getting ready to get live and in front of you. Welcome. It is the Fluffy Kitty Ninja Show. I am Commish LB. I have a community that loves to pick on me, but that wouldn't be love if it wasn't otherwise. Welcome to all of you. We hope you are enjoying your weekend. We've got the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Washington Nationals today from Baltimore in Camden Yards. Again, these are the first games of World Series play ever done in Camden Yards, and it is the first time the World Series comes back to Baltimore since 1983. How many of you were not alive then? I know some of you, a fair share of you, had been alive at that time, so that isn't the biggest surprise on the planet, but it has been since then, since they won their last Fall Classic. In this universe, though, we know the Nationals won in real life, but this is a sim file since opening day 2019. So in this universe, the Washington Nationals are still looking for their first World Series crown, and they find themselves halfway there as we get ready to get started on this one. The beautiful sounds of the natural. Always a great entrance for our Fall Classic. The Orioles and the Nationals. They are your World Series battlers, and we will be getting ready to get this one underway. Gotta let it play right to the end. It just catches you in the feels right here at all times for those of you who grew up on this. Fell in love with this one in 6th grade. And 6th grade is when I first ever heard that one. I got to watch it at school, and it was the best thing since sliced bread for yours truly. I am Commish LB. Everyone calls me Commish. My friends call me LB. My wife will call me things with 4-letter words, so please leave her that right. I the dance recital was long yesterday, so she didn't throw any in my direction, which is a good thing. But we'll leave that right for her, so we ask you to be like Blockbuster. Be kind, rewind. More the words of Daffy Duck.
Watch your language, you bud. We're on the air.
Hey, Daff, you're a little slow there. What's going on there, bud? Who knows? Who knows? Let's see. Just reading what was said. No, I cannot check how we finish SGN. I'm sorry. That is in 23. I am in 22. And we are doing our traditional online league. A little bit different if you've never been here before, which you may not have been. We do traditional online baseball when you're watching us live here. We don't do the perfect team thing here on stream. We do that kind of as a side gig. It's not even a niche for us. We are focused here on our 30 GMs and our community and getting ready to tell you the story of the eMLB universe. Game 4 will be an interesting one. We've got a couple of rookies planned to be on the hill with a 7-year veteran opener to start it off. Blake Wyman has been tapped. Hey!
Wear a bonnet!
Extreme, thank you very much for the gifted sub over to SGN. Gotta write down the date. By the way, even though he ruined our opening, we're still gonna say thank you to Cito. Hi, Cito. 7-month sub. He used that Amazon Prime, and for those of you who don't know or happen to be living under a rock, if you've got Amazon Prime, that means you got Twitch Prime. All you gotta do is connect those accounts, and I just provided you the link for that. so that you can do so. That allows you to sub to one channel every 30 days for free. Yep, it's all part of your Amazon Prime sub. Since that thing keeps going up, you might as well get bang for your buck, right? Doesn't cost you a dime, but who you choose to sub does get full perks as if you were doing a regular paid sub. So when you use your sub here, remember, how many channels are there in Twitch? A gazillion. But if you're using it here, namaste. We say thank you very much, because you still get all the perks of the channel, which of course is our world famous, my daughter makes them, so I'm gonna pimp them, the Fluffy Kitty Ninja emotes. Of course, you get the best sarcasm emote on the planet. It is the pink bunny known as the Dano Chara, the Chara bunny emote, which is our goofball emote around here. And of course, you do get a boost to your player. So SGM, where you were just gifted a sub, you've been invited to create a virtual player that will enter the next draft when we will switch over to 23. So around the All-Star break is when we do our amateur draft. If you're here, you know the big pomp and circumstance that we do around that. We make it a big ordeal to welcome all of our new players into the universe. For more information, join us in the Fluffy Kitty Ninja Discord. That's where you get the full eMLB immersion, because here you're only getting about a quarter of it. Although it's the most important quarter right now. I don't know why, but Siri keeps thinking that I want to talk to my watch here right now. Hey, Kit, fire up and get me out of here, right? It's what it feels like sometimes. Unfortunately, my Black Trans Am does not keep showing up, no matter how much I keep pleading for it. Let's see. So yeah, SGN, you've been invited to create a virtual player thanks to the gifted sub from Extreme. Thank you again to Cito for his Prime sub, and again, the gifted sub from Extreme, whose Martin Bradford is a very promising prospect in the Cleveland Indians organization. Blame Danny Jr. wanted to make sure I did it before he started throwing bonnets around. That's pretty funny. Good stuff. All right, so let me get one more thing set up. I did forget one thing. I had to do a full reboot of my system because Spotify was like, nah, I don't want to Spotify today. And I was like, oh, yes, you will be Spotifying. Boost for Minerva. Thank you, Minerva, and congratulations. If you're also new to the channel and you're wondering why you just heard a level up from Mario, I say Mario all the time. I grew up in the 80s, it was Mario. My kids were like, every time I do it in the slip, every single one of my kids yells, Mario, in reply. It's like my hat goes, whee! Anyway, so, Minerva just getting the boost. Mario Lemieux. Yeah, heard that a lot in the 80s. All right, so again, if you heard the boost, that means that Minerva has spent 1,000 balls of yarn to get a boost to his virtual player, and that will go on when he wants to spend that. So again, anybody who has been gifted a sub here, if you hear my voice, you can create a virtual player. For more info, join our Discord or ask around. We have full instructions in the how-to section on how to get yourself started. Hey! Grumpy Old Brian has just come in and dropped the Jedi cats all throughout the chat. Sometimes it's bonnets. Well, bonnets still get thrown around when gifts are thrown, but it is this time with a lightsaber included as, let's see, Grizzy, Maxfire. Hey, Billy got a boost. Bill's boys are Red Sox GM. He gets a half boost on that, so nothing like helping the enemy out there, Grumpy. Thank you very much. Sincerely appreciate that. Of course, that's 5 boosts that will go over to him. Thank you. We're not pay to play, but again, when you guys choose to support the efforts and let my wife look and say, oh, I guess you can keep doing this, I sincerely appreciate it because, you know, time is valuable. Yours is very important. So is mine. And we want to make sure that we can keep doing this and having fun. Never a requirement.
I am Optimus Prime.
Your time spent here is just as valuable because, again, it helped us get to the numbers that we get. It gets us more noticed. Hey, absolutely, sincerely appreciated. Whether or not you've ever said a peep in this channel and you've got 80 hours of watching us, or you are one of our regulars who officially gets the title, does my wife know how much time you and I spend together? Yeah. A few of you got that official stat now. I know that Pirate is one of them. That was Sean Paxler coming in, also activating Optimus Prime. Thank you, sir. And, Mike, Dom wore his Slipknot shirt the other day. I should have taken a picture, but he loved it. So thanks again. You made his day when he got that nice surprise. We kept it a surprise the whole time, so he loved it. Alrighty, let's get into this action. So as we had said, we've got a couple of rookies planned on the mound today. Blake Wyman is going to be the opener for the Orioles before Wyatt Beto, who got the call up after the torn rotator cuff from the nutball Jim Reed. We may now be seeing the Jim Reed effect in this series as we get to these critical game 3 and 4. Zach Lothar pitched well. He pitched well enough to get the Bill Doran special, the quality start. 3 earned runs allowed in 7 innings work. That could win, but again, the bullpen unfortunately failed him, and they end up losing game 3 7-3. So far we've seen Washington win game 1 in a thriller. Game 2 was a offensive slugfest with Baltimore outslugging thanks to that 5-run first inning. And then, of course, game 3 was pretty close up until the end, especially with the Jose Anthony home run to left field that broke out that game. So game 4 getting ready to get started. Ty Madden getting the ball for the Nationals. Not expecting a massive amount of changes, so let's get into this one. We'll get ready for you guys to get into the betting mode. So let me remove myself from your screen for the time being. Oh my. A signed drum top. You do know Dom drums, right? I should send you a video of Dom drumming. He's taking lessons. Sounds pretty darn good. And you better believe he's got a lot of Slipknot-ish type music that he will drum to. Nats are playing well with the loss of Joe Diggs, indeed. Jordan Cage. Now, there is no more fitting a gifted sub than Jordan Cage activating Jedi Cats and giving a tier 1 sub to Anakin Solo 10. Indeed. Hey, V-Trudel, welcome to the show. You are welcome for the gifted sub. That is, of course, courtesy of Jordan Cage 28, our resident celebrity, and I say that because we're all living the managerial life around here.
If you would join us.
Good King GG, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas show. Thank you for helping to expand the litter box. So as we were saying, Jordan Cage, he knows I do this all the time. Senior Director of Communications for the Cincinnati Reds. Yes, he is a real-life front office exec. He has been working for the Reds for 2 decades now. He is our Reds GM here. And, of course, virtual player Jordan Cage for the Texas Rangers. So, V. Trudel, where you were just gifted a sub, thank you for saying hello. You were just gifted a sub. You were invited by JR to create a virtual player. Hey! Man, you guys must know that I am jonesing to watch episode 4 of Obi-Wan Kenobi. I haven't yet, which will be later today. I'm watching episode 3 all over again with Rocky Draws as well. Ray's Rules, Aiden Pearson, one half of the Here's Why You're Wrong podcast found on YouTube. Thank you very much for another gift, 5 gifted subs. So again, if you are here and you've been gifted a sub, you've been invited to create a virtual player. You've been invited to join the universe, create a virtual player. Takes me around 10 to 20 minutes, normally closer to 20, to create the player the way you ask. So again, that's part why we do this. It's either your time spent or someone kind enough to offer you an invitation. Thank you very much, guys. Always sincerely appreciate your kindness. Very humbling, to be very honest with you. We are just glad you enjoy this little endeavor, this labor of love that we constantly do. Can you believe a week and a month from now, eMLB as a brand will officially be 22 years old? I'm older, but I'm getting to a point where somewhere in the future,
does not wear a bonnet.
Somewhere in the future, I will have done eMLB for half of my life. Sean, thank you for another gifted sub. You had to give a gifted sub to Santa Claus gift, huh? And you guys are so kind today. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Time to set the table here over to the Nationals. Pirate already said he's good. Well, thank you again. And you know, I constantly keep trying to say, how can we get better? So, you know what? Before we do that, let's
Evil does not wear a bonnet.
Evil does not wear a bonnet. And Extreme with another gifted sub.
We would be honored if you would join us.
I am going to butcher that name. Is it intended to be Kalink? But KE1NK, thank you for hitting the follow button. We saw you also got a gifted sub. And Extreme gifting a sub over to Uber Rees. Uber won a copy of Out of the Park 23 in a recent giveaway. Glad to see you back here. And Uber, you've now been invited by Extreme to create a virtual player as well. So again, for all of you who are being gifted subs, we ask you to join us in the Discord. There's a section on how to create a player. Your player, you get to choose whether they're a high school senior or somewhere in their college years when they will come out and declare for the draft. Then you get to tell your story. We have full instructions on what each level means for you, whether you want to come out as a high school senior, etc., etc. But you're all being invited to create a player for our virtual drafts. The further down the road we get more fictional. You will see players in the majors that have never been in this file be added. Sometimes it's a player who was in the file, but they sucked, never made the majors. They're completely deleted, and we're like, hey, they're not there. Out of sight, out of mind. We're adding them. Giving them another chance. Many of the 1.0ers are minor leaguers who never made it to the majors. Tony Madrano, can you hear me? All right, Pirate says everything is good for his lineup. 25-year-old Ty Madden is going to make his first World Series start. Yes, holy crap. End of the world, stop the presses. Tony Madrano did not make an error in the last game. Maybe he's over his Chuck Knobloch yips. We'll find out. All right, Baltimore, I think I have a couple of tweaks to do here. Yep, Brendan might have just jinxed it. Don't you dare say I jinxed it. I wasn't the one who said it. Ray Ornelas is getting the night off. He's been mired in an offer in this World Series and striking out quite often. Madrano will scoot down to the number 9 spot in this one. The rest of the lineup looks good. Casey Mize was given the start here, but Blake Wyman is the scheduled starter, and Wyatt Beto is going to be the follower planned after that. Thanks again, guys. A level 4 hype train. You guys are beasts. Thank you very much. So kind of y'all. All right, I think the lineups are as intended. So here you go. Here's your World Series preview. And as you saw Cito just do, if you can hear my voice, whether you're brand new, even if you're not a follower, you can join in on this part. This is interactive as much as intended. This is the part where we ask you, legally, to embrace your inner Pete Rose and bet on this game. Even if you're managing in this game. You're getting ready to watch a live broadcasted online league game. The voice you hear does nothing but tell the story and commish the universe. I don't run a team. I have a few virtual players in it, but I don't control them at all. You need your chat to talk more. Hey, I got the partner tag, you know. Since I got the purple check mark, doesn't matter how much you guys talk. I still want you to talk, though. I don't need to have the talking Twitch heads coming up beside me and telling me all kinds of stupid things. I'll just leave that back to my wife now on the stupid things I do. I don't get that eMLB thing you do. Oh, okay, I guess you can keep doing it. It's kind of how that conversation goes. Here's how the betting works, gang. Well, first things first, for our newbies. You're betting for balls of yarn. What are balls of yarn, you say? Well, you are a fluffy kitty ninja. Balls of yarn are the currency of the channel. They are the lifeblood of the EGAT. Sean Paxley with all the emotes. As I was saying, they are the lifeblood of the eMLB universe. Playing mini games, betting on games, etc., is your way to build up on your currency in the channel. And for every 1,000 balls of yarn you possess, you can trade those in to either create a player or boost your player, which we've already heard Minerva do earlier. I'm just waiting for Cito to do the next one. You can also use the Mega Command, !MEGA. That's when you call on, there he is. Lion-O and the rest of the Thundercats just got summoned. Fluffy Kitty Ninja's cousins coming on in, whipping them samurai dogs and raiding the craft store indeed. You want to talk about corruption, Cito? That's corruption right there. I'm going to have to start thinking about hiring Mumra.
Give me the might.
Never mind. Wrong one. I went down the Silverhawks route versus Thundercats. Just did Monstar. If you're an 80s kid, you know what I mean. So the Mega Boost allows a +6. It costs 5,000 balls of yarn, so you'd think +5. Nope, you get a free one for spending all that time working on your ball of yarn hoarding content. I mean, most of you like to hoard your balls.
That's what she said.
I know. That's different. It says that Pug is listening to us, but not watching us. Well, that's different. Well, I wish it was sponsored by Sam Adams, but it's more of a coffee with the commish edition today, Grumpy, so it's sponsored by Starbucks. Again, wishing it was sponsored by Starbucks. It does take balls to earn a Mega Boost. All right, here's how the betting portion works, gang. Between now and the end of the first inning, all you have to do in chat, again, you don't have to be a regular, you don't have to qualify for this, you don't have to submit some application, you're automatically eligible if you can hear my voice. All you have to do is just be participating in chat. Write down which team you think's gonna win. WSH?
I am Optimus Prime.
Hey, B-Bomber! Welcome back, and thank you very much for using your Prime. Again, we always appreciate those of you who come in and use that Twitch Prime here. Because again, if you've got Amazon Prime, you've got Twitch Prime. And you can sub to one channel at no additional cost. and it gets the streamer the full perks, so we treat it no different than any other. You will get a boost to your virtual player. And B-Bomber, don't we still have to make your player, B-Bomber? I think I've been waiting for that from you. So, especially with using your Prime sub, let's get you all upright and functional. Thank you very much for doing that once again. All right, as we were saying, you can write down WSH in the chat or BAL in the chat. That's the first part, but include a number. And the number is how many runs you think the winning team will score to win today's ball game. 2 chances to win. Here's how it works. Between now and the end of the first inning, if you put down a bet, the team side of the bet, if you are right at the end of the game, you're going to win 75 balls of yarn. If you put the bet in, come in late, you put the bet in the second inning, you're going to win 50 balls of yarn. Your last chance to bet in today's game will be before the third out of the bottom of the third inning. If you pick right still, you'll win 25 balls of yarn. But please note, if you pick the wrong side, it will cost you 25 balls of yarn no matter when you put that bet in. That number, though, it doesn't care who you selected for a team. It only cares on if you nail the number. And if you didn't nail the number, no worries. It doesn't hurt you at all. But if you nail the number, you're going to get a bonus 50 balls of yarn. So look at it this way. Oh, shucks, I picked the wrong team. I lost 25 balls of yarn, but I nailed the number. So I got 50 balls of yarn. Hey, I still won. I won 25 balls of yarn on the day. Best thing to do, though, nail the number, pick the right team from the start. 125 balls of yarn are yours, and remember, it's every 1,000 balls of yarn that you need in order to get at least a +1 boost. Instructions and any questions, ask in the chat. Someone will gladly steer you. Sadier, as always, thank you very much for supporting me in the background so we can be more fluid. Here it is. It's past 11 o'clock and we still haven't started this darn thing yet, right? That's par for the course. eMLB Game 4, powered by Out of the Park 22. Until this World Series is done, we will stay on Out of the Park 22 and immediately transfer over to Out of the Park 23. So again, if you're watching and you're just here for drops, you're only getting Out of the Park 22 drops. Although, once again, we'll go Burr Lives and we just don't know which one. Silver and gold, silver and gold. Don't know which PT pack you'll get. It's silver or gold. Today, Kamish is being fueled. Well, I treated myself an iced white mocha from Starbucks. Because, you know, if I come home when the wife's sleeping and I come home with Starbucks, man, it makes her day. And of course, you're watching us live on the Fluffy Kitty Ninja Show, but we're also on YouTube. All of these are carried over to there, but you will also find exclusive content just on our YouTube channel. It doesn't cost you to subscribe to us there, please. We would love to see that continue to grow. We've just hit some milestones there as we've hit the 1 million minutes watched for the first time ever on our channel in a year. Our content there. Here's Why You're Wrong, as well as the eMLB Insider Podcast, done by members of our community. We love their energy they bring. Here's your starting lineups for the Nationals, who currently lead this series 2-1. Leading off, Louis Garcia will be over at second. Just 2 for 15 in the series, but he has been getting on, scored 3 times, and as always, a threat on the base paths, 2 steals so far this series. Trey Turner had a quiet game yesterday. He'll be the DH, batting second. Still has 2 home runs, 4 RBI, and a couple of thefts himself in the series so far. Jose Anthony went into yesterday's game 0 for 4 with 3 walks. 0 for 4 with 4 walks. Well, he's now 2 for 8, including a home run, 3 RBI, now 5 walks. Anthony has been a pest, regardless of how he's gotten on. He'll bat third, playing third. Juan Soto, as NC Pirate loves to say, Soto doing Soto things. 5 for 12, couple of doubles, no home runs in this series, 2 RBI. Hunter Bishop was your modern-day Kirk Gibson through the championship series, hitting home runs and pinch hit rolls. Since he's come back in a starting role in this World Series, he's 1 for 11 with 5 strikeouts. We'll see if he can turn it around here, batting 5th in right field. Frank Herrera took his first World Series swing in Game 3, and it was a 2-run homer. 1 for 3 in this series with the 2 RBI. Pretty good replacement for Mark Diggs, who was lost to a fractured thumb. Herrera batting 6th, a switch hitter over at first base. Vic Rodriguez is your shortstop, batting 7th. He went 3 for 4 with 3 singles yesterday. Now 4 for 11 in the series. Victor Robles, the human vacuum cleaner, back in the 8th spot, just 1 for 12 in the series, has scored twice, and as always, made at least 1 highlight reel fielding play. Israel Pineda will bat 9, 3 for 12 with a homer in the series, and as always, a threat behind the plate. Ty Madden. Madden, the 25-year-old from Houston, Texas, 5-5 with a 4.27 ERA during the regular season. He did face off against the Orioles back on August 25th. Lasted 3 1/3, giving up 10 hits, 5 earned runs. He walked 1 and struck out 4. Madden looking for a better appearance. It is his first World Series appearance. For the Orioles, leading off the baby giraffe, Brandon Belt, just 2 for 9 in the series, but a homer and 2 RBI. He'll be at first. Alex Verdugo, the 3-time batting champion, 4 for 11. His just ended a 4-game hit streak in yesterday's game. Has walked 3 times and scored 3 runs. He'll be in left, batting second. Jeff Newkirk has been enjoying a coming out party. A lot of reasons why the Orioles faithful have believed in him, and you've been seeing it. Newkirk, 4 for 12, a double, a home run, and 5 RBI in this series. He'll catch, batting third. Nick Spence did hit a home run recently, but he's just 2 for 13 in this series. He still is toured for the entire postseason. He'll be at short, batting fourth. Nate Lowe, now just a 172 career average over 157 postseason at-bats, is 2 for 8 in the series with a solo home run. He'll bat fifth, the DH, always a threat when he's at the plate. Buster Bluth, the slick fielding, switch hitting third baseman for the Orioles, the former number 1 overall draft pick in 2019. 3 for 11 with 3 runs scored in the series. Bluth will bat 6th over at third. Khalil Lee is in right field, 2 for 9 in the series, batting 7th. Jahmai Jones will get another appearance. He was 1 for 3 with a double and an RBI in Game 1. He will replace Ray Ornelas, who is 0 for the century in the World Series so far. Jones is the only one on either roster looking to be a back-to-back world champion, as he won with the Los Angeles California Angels. Christ, holy 80s, Batman. The Los Angeles Angels last season. His career .260 hitter and over 100 at-bats in postseason play. Anthony Medrano. Medrano, he's been scary in the field, but he is the best hitter for the Orioles coming into this one. 5 for 12, 2 doubles, 3 RBI in the World Series. He'll scoot down to the number 9 spot and play second base in this one. Blake Wyman, the 29-year-old from Wheat Ridge, Colorado. This season, 4-4 with 9 saves and a 2.28 ERA between both Pittsburgh and the Orioles. His postseason, he's got 6 career appearances with 1 save, a 3.68 ERA in 7 1/3 innings of work, but a whip of 1.64 in that span of time. Wyman will be the opener. Wyatt Beto is expected to be the follower afterwards. There is your lineups for today's game. As I come back live to see you. Let's get ready to head to Camden Yards, Baltimore for today's game 4 action of the eMLB World Series. Welcome back to Baltimore. Excuse me one sec. I got to make one adjustment here. I added a little extra information on the screen. There you go. You'll see it just underneath the World Series logo in case the title runs too long and you can't see where the score is. This way you don't have to ask while you watch the game. Washington leads this series 2-1 to this point. Welcome to Baltimore here for Game 4 action of the eMLB 2025 World Series. Before we get underway, let's look at your starting defensive alignment for the home team Orioles in this one. Left field will have Alex Verdugo in left. Jahmai Jones will patrol center for this one. Khalil Lee is in right field. Buster Bluth, possibly now a 3-time consecutive Gold Glove champion. We'll find out in the awards after the regular season is done. Buster Bluth is over at third base. Nick Spence is your shortstop. Tony Madrano over at second. And Brandon Belt is over at first base. Jeff Newkirk is behind the dish. And on the hill to start us off in today's game, the opener for the Orioles, it's 29-year-old Blake Wyman. Wyman was 4-4 with a 2.28 ERA and 9 saves this past season in 38 appearances. Just over 51 1/3 innings of work, 41 hits, 7 home runs. He walked 11 and struck out 55. He did not. Yeah, the weather chart would help here too, wouldn't it? And it always scoots itself down here versus stay where I put it. There we go. 41 degrees. It is clear. Another crisp one here for November 1st in Baltimore. And the wind is blowing in from left field today at 9 miles an hour. We'll see how that affects our batters in this one. Boss battle ensuing. Can we get Fluffy, the three-headed dog, in? Brendan, I got your whisper. Pirate, I'm waiting on a whisper from you. Wyman throws 2 pitchers. Fastball, slider is predominantly what you'll see from him. He throws low to mid-90s. He is an 8th-round draft pick from the Pittsburgh Pirates in 2017 from the University of Kansas, the Jayhawk. Three-headed what? The three-headed canine? I don't know what canine translates to. Anyway. Last thing to explain in case you've never been here before and watching again, this is a traditional online league. This is run by GMs and community players. I am just the commish. I am your storyteller, but I'm basically a official drum button pusher on this channel. That means when I look right, your left, my right, I am looking at what my managers are asking of me. In this channel, or in this game, I should say. Washington Nationals GM, longtime Fluffy Kitty Ninja friend, Joe DiGiulio, NC Pirate 77, managing the Nationals, and Baltimore's Brendan McGuirk, really a Seattle Mariners fan, but Brendan McGuirk is your Baltimore Orioles GM and also one half of our Here's Why You're Wrong podcast team. Good luck to you all. We're fully this game is being fully managed. The only difference is when no one's on, we go right to the result. When runners are aboard, we'll go pitch by pitch so that they can manage better, tell the story more, but they're calling the full game. We hope you enjoy. With that, Louis Garcia will start us off. Garcia in this series is 2 for 15, does have 3 runs and 2 stolen bases, sitting .220 with 1 RBI for the entire postseason. With that said, instructions are in. Game is officially underway. Again, it's not beer day, but cheers, coffee-wise. Enjoy your Java as we watch the eMLB World Series. 1-1 count to get us started. First pitch, or the 1-1 pitch from Wyman, slapped into left field. Coming in, Verdugo, as he sizes it up. He will make the catch for the first out. 1 out as we're underway here, game 4. That'll put in Trey Turner. Turner started off really hot, 0 for 4 yesterday. 0 for 3 yesterday with a walk. Turner in the series, 3 hits and 11 at-bats, including 2 home runs, 4 RBI. He's walked 3 times and has a couple of stolen bases. Remember, he was the Game 1 walk-off winner with his opposite field home run off of Jeff Hartley. The 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Pulls him completely with the slider on that one.
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage for Turner as he goes back wondering what was that swinging at there. First strikeout for Blake Wyman here in his postseason. Again, this is Wyman's first overall appearance in the entire the entire playoffs, I should say. Playoffs? We'll talk about playoffs. Jose Anthony, the community-created player of NC Pirate, the 23-year-old from the Dominican. 306 in the postseason with 4 homers and 11 RBI. Got his first 2 hits of the Fall Classic yesterday, including the opposite field 2-run homer. The 1-2 pitch. Softly lined into center field. That'll drop down for a base hit. Anthony is starting to feel it. 3rd hit in 2 games now for him. He will get aboard at first and give Juan Soto an opportunity to cause some damage here. Look at JR giving away his scouting secrets to his players in the chat. For those who don't know, Sharpie is in the Cincinnati Reds organization. But Sharpie's seeing the OSA ratings, not the scout ratings of the Cincinnati Reds, though. All right, Juan Soto, now 27-year-old Soto, just turning 27 during the championship series. Soto, 352 average this postseason, just 2 home runs and 14 RBI. Soto now 5 for 12 with a couple of doubles and a couple RBI in this series. And now we go pitch by pitch. The first pitch is going to be in there. Fastball, strike 1. Is a fastball if it's 83 miles an hour? Well, if it was the 1980s, probably. I can see the rest of the GMs in the chat right now going, Sharpie stuff, 8, 11. Noted. We'll see how many people start making trade offers for Sharpie. 0-1 pitch. That one is going to miss low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Just for reference, since Blake Wyman's head is hiding Jose Anthony, it's a 10 steal rating on a 12 speed for Anthony. 1 steal this postseason. The 1-1 goes outside, too far. Oh, no, never mind. Here I am thinking that one's way outside. It is. That got called a strike.
What?
Warning. Angel Hernandez warning. Hernandez apparently behind the plate. Holy crap, that's a real bad one. Yikes, this is going to be a really interesting game if that's the strike zone we've got today. The 1-2. Checks the swing. They'll appeal down to 3rd. No, they say. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hey, Sharpie, while you're here and knowing you are one of our bigger writers, friendly reminder, we're in the month of November, It's not going to happen until most likely after my vacation, but we're getting closer to the 3 boosts for articles written becoming available once again. Well, I'm not trying to say I'm trying to get the game done in a half hour, Minerva. That's what that felt like you were saying, but yeah, I don't mind. The 2-2 pitch. Line shot into center field, a base hit. Ooh, Pirate getting the chance. Pirate, you want to signal Jose Anthony to round second base and try for third. The ball is very shallow. Anthony is a good runner, but Jahmai Jones has a normal arm. What do you do? What do you do? He says, hell no, he says. Oh my God, I gotta look at these. Oh, wait, no, that's not it. I don't think that's it, right? Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I had no clue what that was, and that's a danger for me to do. Hell no. I was trying to find the, because I keep wanting to download it and forgetting the what do you do from Speed. And that was not it. My apologies for your ears. Soto stops, gets the first on a single. That's his 6th hit of the postseason for him and the Nationals. 2 hits on the day. Hunter Bishop is coming in. Wyatt Beto is now warming up as expected. Bishop, the 27-year-old from Palo Alto, California, 1 for 11 with 5 strikeouts here in the Fall Classic. First pitch is coming on the inside. That looks like a strike. Yeah, it is. But again, you know, now I'm actually waiting until the text tells me now because of that ridiculous. I mean, it was way outside even the outer box strike. Oof. Oh, 1 pitch. Both runners are going. Swing and hits it in the air. Left side. Newkirk gives it a look, but it will find the seats. Might have been a hit and run there on an 0-1 count. The 0-2 pitch. Into right field, going over Khalil Lee. Looks like he's got it sized up. He does. He will make the catch. That will retire the side. Couple of hits for the Nats, but they'll leave him stranded. Half an inning here down in the World Series Game 4. Nationals get nothing. Here come the Orioles. You bet, Pirate. Hey, Coach. Bottom of the first here on the eMLB World Series. Bets are still available if you want. No, that was not my email. Sorry for the PTSD there, guys. That was, again, Dell trying to extend my warranty. Would you just get over yourself, Dell? Joyce. Bottom of the first, Orioles coming up. Before we do, let's look at the defensive alignment for this one. Come on, Coach, put a bet in. You know you want to. Juan Soto out in left field. Victor Robles, the human vacuum cleaner, is in center. And Hunter Bishop is in right field. Jose Anthony is at third. Vic Rodriguez is your shortstop. Louis Garcia over at second. And Frank Herrera is come in today at first base. Israel Pineda is behind the dish. And on the hill today, the 25-year-old from Houston, Texas, Ty Madden. Madden had 15 starts on the regular season. He was 5-5 with a 4.27 ERA, a 1.57 whip, and allowed 106 hits over 84 1/3 innings of work, giving up 5 home runs during that time. Walked 26 and struck out 66. He's a fastball sinker combination pitcher, throws a curveball and a changeup as well in the mid-90s. Madden was a 34th round draft pick by the Kansas City Royals back in 2018 from Cypress Ranch High School in, oh, you know what? Never mind. He didn't sign with the Royals. I gotta update this to remove that. He was a second round draft pick in 2023 by the Nationals as a Texas Longhorn. That's correct. My bad. Madden's ready to go. That puts the baby giraffe Brandon Belt in, the 37-year-old from Nacogdoches, Texas. 2 for 9 in this World Series with a home run, 2 RBI. That gets his average up to a 167 clip for the entire postseason. No one's on. We'll go one pitch only. Three, 1 pitch coming to Belt. That one's going to miss away, ball 4. Belt will start this game off with a walk. Madden did face off against the Orioles back in August 25th. He went 3 1/3 innings, giving up 10 hits, 5 earned runs. He walked 1, struck out 4 in that one. And with a runner on, nobody out, in here comes the 2025 American League batting champion and 3-time batting champion Alex Verdugo. Verdugo, hitless in yesterday's game, ended a 4-game hit streak in the postseason. Now hitting 4 for 11 in this Fall Classic with 3 walks and 3 runs scored. For the postseason, overall a 300 hitter with 2 RBI. First pitch from Madden to Verdugo comes inside. Too much? Yep, it does. Again, thanks to that first strike, that way outside strike call. I'm just waiting until the OOTP tells me what it is. 1 ball, no strikes. One 0 delivery. That one catches the inner half. Strike 1. Just underway here in Game 4 of the eMLB World Series. Thank you for your attendance. Again, if you're here for lurking for drops for Perfect Team, a reminder, until we're done with 22, we are only offering Out of the Park 22 perfect drops. Again, thanks to our friends at Out of the Park. They made them prettier, though. It's either silver drops or gold drops for 22. Until we officially finish this season and convert to 23, we are only offering 22 drops. That's not my choice. That is Out of the Park's. And it's gold. That's good. The 1-1. Misses low with the fastball. 2 balls, 1 strike to Verdugo. Two, 1 delivery. That one caught the outside corner. Nice pitch from Madden. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Belt not known for stealing at all. That's why he's called the baby giraffe. The Scott McGregor, which you're selling. There you go. The 2-2 pitch. Into right field. Right into Hunter Bishop, though, who catches it on the line. Well struck from Belt, but right in Adam ball at Bishop for the first out. 1 out now, and here comes new Oriole fan favorite, Jeff Newkirk. The 23-year-old from Houston, Texas, taking on another Houston in Madden here. Newkirk showing why the Orioles were high on him as a 6th overall draft pick in 2024 out of Towson State. 4 for 12 in this series, a double, a home run, and 5 RBI. Extreme, I see your bet. That's still a first inning bet. First pitch. That one will catch the inside at the letters. Strike 1. Newkirk just a 247 hitter during the regular season, but as Brendan McGuirk likes to remind you, any catcher hitting in the 800s for an OPS, that's a pretty darn good guy. 0-1. That one is going to miss low. It went off speed away. 1 ball, 1 strike. One from Madden. It's going to be hit into left field. This one looks like it'll drop. It does in front of Soto for a base hit. The enigma that is Jeff Newkirk continues to build here in Baltimore. Another base hit for him. Now his 5th of this series. Runners at first and second now with 1 out. And here comes the suspense. Nick Spence, the 23-year-old from New York, New York. Kind of the meat and potatoes of this lineup. 322 average during the regular season, 28 home runs and 89 RBI. That was just in 454 at-bats. For the postseason, 356 average, 4 homers, 9 RBI. However, just 2 for 13 with a home run in this series. First pitch from Madden, grounds it to third. Anthony to second for 1, over to first in time. 5-4-3 double play on the first pitch he sees. Side retired.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
First pitch Spence sees, and Madden gets him to ground into a 5-4-3 double play. That will retire the side. Inning done here in Baltimore. On to the second we go. If you haven't bet yet, it is now a second inning bet, which means you can only win 50 balls of yarn for picking the right team. Blake Wyman's day is done getting his job completed. That'll put Wyatt Beto into play. These freaking double plays, man, indeed. By the way, I didn't even... Oh, yeah, we checked earlier on Jackson. He's got his throwing isn't affected. It is his running and his batting that was affected. There might be a lot. I didn't take note of that up front. Wyatt Beto, 25-year-old from Camp Hill, Pennsylvania, makes his first ever postseason appearance. The rookie, during the regular season, had 6 starts. He was 3-1 with a 4.72 ERA. 40 innings of work. He gave up 47 hits, 4 home runs. He walked 15, and he struck out 16 in that time. So he's not known to be a strikeout pitcher. He throws your typical 4-pitch arsenal of the fastball, slider, curveball, changeup. He throws mid-90s for himself. Beto was a second-round draft pick out of Wake Forest by the Orioles in 2023. So Beto ready to go. We should note Beto did face off in one of his 6 starts. He did face off against the Nationals back on August 27th of the regular season. Did go 7 innings, gave up 11 hits, 4 earned runs. He walked 2, struck out 2. Did allow a home run. That was Hunter Bishop who hit that home run off of Beto. Beto is ready to go. That puts in another rookie, the 24-year-old from Venezuela, Frank Herrera. Herrera, what an impressive start to his World Series career. First swing he takes, and he deposits it into the Nationals bullpen in left center field. That was a 2-run shot in Game 3. 1 for 4 in his postseason, 1 for 3 in the World Series. 3-2 pitch coming from Wyatt Beto.
Strike 3.
Got him with a call, strike 3. I have a feeling that's not going to be a very happy call for NC Pirate.
What?
That really expanded strike zone shows its ugly head again here in this game. That is the first strikeout of the day for Wyatt Beto. I guess he felt Beto's lack of strikeouts in 40 innings of work needed a little extra work. Oops, Pirate just dropped a swear.
What's your language, bud? We're on the air.
Pirate, what's your language, bud? One out now. Vic Rodriguez, the 27-year-old from Nuevo Laredo, Mexico. El México. 250 for the postseason with a homer and 2 RBI. He had 3 hits in Game 3. Now 4 for 11 in the Fall Classic. First pitch from Rodriguez. He'll swing and pops it up. Getting near the bag. Spence calls for it. Waves off Medrano. Anyone but Medrano makes the catch for the second out. Apparently, Rodriguez said, I ain't giving Hernandez any chance to take a ridiculous call there, and he went swinging at the first pitch way up in the zone. This umpire has a bigger strike zone than the Enola game. Oh, no, wrong button. Oh, dear God. I try to rush my buttons to stay on cue, and nope. Bye, have a good time. 2 outs now. Victor Robles will come in. Robles is 1 for 12. There was a double in this series. Couple RBI and steals on the postseason for him. Hitting .226 for the entire postseason. First pitch to Robles. He'll swing at that one. Grounds it to short. Spence to his right. Has it. Hard throw to first in time to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 inning go the Nats here. Bottom of the second coming up. No score here from Camden Yards. Bottom of the second we go. We've got the 5, 6, 7 hitters due up for the Orioles. Taking on Ty Madden. Hey, Jason. Getting your heist loss over with. Funny. Nate Lowe will start us off in this bottom of the second against Ty Madden. Lowe, 167 averaged in the postseason, 2 homers and 6 RBI for this series. He is 2 for 8 with that solo home run and has struck out 4 times. The 1-1 to Lowe. Grounds it over to first. Herrera has it on a 2-hopper. He'll step on the bag himself. It's an unassisted for a 3U, we'll say, in the scorecard. 1 out. 1 out. That'll bring Buster Bluth to the plate. Bluth is a .262 hitter this postseason with a home run and 4 RBI for the series. 3 for 11 with a double. 3 runs scored. The 1-0 to Bluth. Got under it, pops it up into right field. Not very deep. Hunter Bishop will come on in, makes the catch for the second out. 2 outs now, and Khalil Lee will come to the plate. Lee, the former Royal, traded up in a 1-for-1 deal with Chin Fang Chen. Was a free agent, but signed a 3-year extension with the Orioles. He'll come into this one hitting just .130 with a home run and 2 RBI in the postseason. For the World Series, though, 2 for 9 with a double and an RBI. Well, you called it, Tim. Got your heist loss out of the way. JR, I see your second inning bet. Sadier, I think, has it. The 1-1 to Lee. To right field. This one's well struck down the line, heading after it. Making the catch right in the corner near the foul pole is not Robles. Hunter Bishop makes the catch, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 inning for both sides here in the second. That means, Jason, third inning is officially started after the play was done. So, Jason, unfortunately, that's a third inning bet. I gotta stay consistent. Side is retired. We go drop of the third. Last chance for you to bet in this game. As as we get started. Israel Pineda will be your batter. Pineda, the number 9 hitter, 3 for 12 in the series with a double, a homer, 2 RBI. Hitting .233 for the entire postseason here. Beto's second inning of work underway, the 2-2. Swing and a miss. 97 on the gun. That's pretty sharp from Wyatt Beto. Second strikeout on the day for Beto. One out here to start the top of the third. Louis Garcia coming to the plate. Garcia today, 0 for 1. The 1-1 delivery. Grounded to second. Medrano deep to his right. Throws to first. A little close to the ground. The yips are still possibly there, but Belt makes the play for the second out. Just the massive Medrano watch anytime something goes to second base. Despite that 17 rating, he still has 5 errors this postseason and 4 errors in his last 5 games. Trey Turner comes to the box. Turner today 0 for 1. The 1-1. To center field, moving to his right. Diving stop, and Jahmai Jones says, Victor Robles, you don't have what it takes to have. Gorgeous play from Jahmai Jones will get the inning done for the Nationals here. Top of the third, excuse me. We'll go to the bottom of the third. Your last chance to bet on this one. eMLB Sexy Play of the Day is a nice way to finish an inning. Bottom of the third, we will now go, and here is the aforementioned Jahmai Jones. Jones, the only member of either roster looking to be a repeat back-to-back World Series champ. Prior earning respect of that going to the nightmare Felipe Vasquez, that is. Jones on the 24 Angels World Championship team. He is 4 for 10 with 2 RBI this postseason. In this series, he's 1 for 3 with a double and an RBI from Game 1. The 2-0 to Jones. Line shot back up the middle, base hit. The one thing the Orioles had been lacking in this series so far have been production from center field. There's your first hit by a center fielder in the series as Jahmai Jones gets it. Second hit on the day for the O's. For reference, since Jones's ratings are hidden, 15 steal against 13 speed. No steals for Jones here. He did have 4 steals in 6 total attempts during the regular season. That'll put Tony Medrano to the plate. Medrano, while struggling in the field this postseason, he is not at the plate. 5 for 12 with 2 doubles, 3 RBI in this series. A .268 hitter in the entire postseason. First pitch. Gonna come too far in, ball 1. The 1-0 to Medrano comes. Oop, nope, that's knee high inside corner. Hey, look, at least it's consistent on both sides.
Say what?
Medrano turning around and questioning this strike zone as much as the Nationals hitters have now. So at least it's a little bit of fairness. Yeah, Pirate, I see. I'm hitting the button you asked for. I just hadn't said. Herrera keeping Jones close over at first. There you go. The 1-1. That one misses low and away. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2-1 delivery. Madden peeks over at Jones to the set. The pitch, the 2-1. Lined into left field, base hit. Madrano continuing to feel it at the plate. 6th hit of the series. That leads both sides as he will get to first. Jones stops at second. We've got 2 on, nobody out. Here comes the baby giraffe. Umpires should really call the game with their eyes open. Uh-oh. I think Anju's in the chat. Don't get him started. First pitch to Belt. Checks the swing. They're going to appeal. No, they say. Oof, that one could have been going either way. Too bad we can't look at a replay on that one, but that one was really close. 1 ball, no strike, though. The 1-0. Throws the curveball in there, misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Oh, God. Here we go again. 2-0 pitch. Goes after it, hits it down the left field line, but that one is going to hook and go foul. A little too much English on that one. Tried to drop that down between Anthony and Soto, but it misses in foul territory. It'll be a 2 ball, 1 strike count. The 2-1. Swings and fouls that one off as he got fooled with the breaking pitch. Chops it foul. Propaganda. Don't encourage him, Tim. Hold on. Oh, where are you? I really do need to just remember to download this, but since Sharpie said it.
Brilliant!
There you go, Tim. I'm right twice a day, only got 1 left. The 2-2 pitch. Just gets a piece of the curveball on the outer half, hits it foul, stays alive. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got Jahmai Jones over at second. Tony Madrano is at first. Nobody out, no score here in the bottom of the 3rd. The 2-2 pitch. Up and in, it's going to miss. It's a 3 ball, no strike count. Crowd of near 46,000 cheering on the Orioles here. There is a decent contingent of Nationals fan in this very close Beltway series. The 3-2 to second. Over to short for 1. Over to first in time. It's a 4-6-3 double play.
Yeah, baby!
The double plays continue for the Orioles here. Garcia to Rodriguez, back to Herrera. 2 outs now. Jones will get to third on the play. And with 2 outs, Alex Verdugo will try to cause some damage. Are you sure it's 7? I haven't checked, so I'm going on you. You counted. It's 7. 7 that the Orioles have grounded in, or 7 total in the series? First pitch, he'll swing at that one and foul it off. Strike 1. 1 in game 1, 2 in game 2 and 3, now 2 in this. Aiden just gets his bet in time before the 3rd inning is done, so that counts. Well, now 19 bets in, I'm assuming. The 0-1. Change-up actually missing low. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Misses low, 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1 from Madden. Grounded to second. Garcia has it. He'll throw to first in time, and that will eliminate the threat from the Orioles. They'll leave a runner stranded at third. 3 innings are officially done. No more bets. Your bets are in and locked in for Game 4. We'll head to the 4th. We'll take our 1 break after this 4th inning. So we'll do the 4th inning, and then we will take a short break. All right, no score here. Top of the 4th. Middle of the lineup coming up to get their first at-bats against Wyatt Beto. We'll start it off with Jose Anthony, 1 for 1 today. He was 2 for 3 against Beto back on that game in August. Brendan doesn't like to take his wise co-host's advice. They'll just get thrown out going to second. Well, 3-2 pitch. Gonna miss high. He's gonna lose him. Ball 4 on that one.
Just a bit outside.
First walk on the day issued by Wyatt Beto. It's a leadoff walk here in the 4th. Those are always dangerous. 1 out now for Juan Soto, who was 2 for 2 against Beto back in August. 1 for 1 today. The first pitch misses low, ball 1. The 1-0. Big swing and a miss. Strike 1. Went after the slider. He was thinking of putting one on Utah Street with that one. The 1-1. Watches the curveball all the way in there. Scary pitch from Beto. That could have gone a long way. Not a terrible location, but Soto is one of the dangerous hitters to throw that pitch to. 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Soto now 27, turned 27 during the championship series. The 1-2. Goes outside, doesn't get the Angel Hernandez strike. I'm definitely going to be reloading and getting a regular coffee with Bailey's. Hey, Danny. The 2-2. In the dirt. Great block by Newkirk to keep Anthony over at first. 3 balls, 2 strike count here for Juan Soto. Full count pitch. Runner doesn't go. Swung on. Hit deep towards left center field. Wind is pulling it up. Plenty of room for Jahmai Jones, who reads the wind well, makes the catch for the first out. Well struck, but that wind is definitely nasty in that direction on this cold evening. 1 out now, top of the 4th. Hunter Bishop will come in. Bishop, the only home run hitter off of Wyatt Beto in that one game in August. He's 0 for 1 tonight. First pitch swinging back to the mound. Beto goes to second for 1, but that is all they can get as Bishop flew down the line. That was a close play over at the plate at second as Anthony came down quickly. So Bishop will get aboard. 18 speed with a 15 steal rating for him. No steals this postseason, though. Frank Herrera is your batter. Herrera 0 for 1. Ha ha, very funny. I can't expand it though, that's why. It just moves. Yeah, it's too much, so. There we go. All right, Bishop at first. Frank Herrera is your batter. First pitch to him. Ooh, curveball that misses way outside. Looks like he lost the grip on it. 1 ball, no strikes. Good block by Newkirk again, though. The 1-0. Fires that one low. 2 balls, no strikes. Two-0 pitch. That one gets the outer half. Or did it? Oh my goodness. The call's in this one. What? 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1 pitch. Swings, grounds it to first. Belt has it. He will go over to Beto covering at first. Side will be retired, and that will be it. 3.5 are in the books here in, at Oriole Park at Camden Yards. We go to the bottom of the 4th. No score in this one. Boss battle. Do we have enough to get Fluffy the 3-headed animal? Ryan Hetzer, Hetch23, our Seattle GM. Thank you very much for the tier 1 sub. Has it been 22 months? Holy crap. Holy crap. Thank you, Hetz. Appreciate that very much. Thank you, sir. Alrighty. Bottom of the 4th we go. Ty Madden. We'll have Jeff Newkirk, Nick Spence, and Nate Lowe coming up in this one. Newkirk, 1 for 1 today. Yes, actually, thanks for making mention of that, Tim. 30 GMs are back for next season. That means that we know all 30 GMs are returning. That means that now I can... Oh, dear God, the bonnet wearing glasses. That's not good. That means we now know for sure that the people that I'm looking at as possible GMs will be the expansion GMs at this point. So I'm actually thinking about bringing them aboard sooner, even though they've got a long wait. As long as they remain faithful, there will be a long wait for them, but it will allow us to set the table with them having some input. I know this. Montreal Expos are one of our 2 teams we are expanding. We are returning to Montreal, no doubt about that. The second team, there's 3 or 4 cities we're looking at right now. All right, bottom of the 4th, Jeff Newkirk, ready to go. It's a 3-0 count to him. Gonna miss just outside, ball 4. We've seen that called the strike. Yeah, I mean, look at how close this is. Everything is on the other half of the plate. Just gotta move over a little bit, apparently. But that could have easily been 2 pitches could have been called. All 4 of them could have been called strikes with the way this zone's been today. It's erratic. Madden, second walk of the day. Newkirk continues to be an on-base machine here. Gotta put Nick Spence up. Spence today, 0 for 1. First pitch, watches it all the way. If that gets called the ball, then I'm just signing off and calling it a day. Thank God that didn't happen. Umpire trusts Newkirk's eyes. That's exactly what the ump said. He said, now, Jeff, if you think it's a ball, then you just go ahead and say so, and I'll be good with that, right? Yeah, no. 0-1 pitch. Spence swings hard on that one, hits it foul. Just an 85-mile-an-hour fastball comes from Ty Madden there. It's not a 95-mile-an-hour hurler, Nick. Manager Joe DiGiulio has been on the top step, barking at the ump who's looked over. He's being a little patient here in this World Series, apparently, and not going to throw him out. The 0-2. Snap throw over to first. Uh-oh. That's an automatic. No control over that one at all. That's not called by the GMs or anything. Pineda tried to get Newkirk sleeping. He throws it into right field. Newkirk is going to get to second on the play. Error to Israel Pineda as he tried to catch his fellow catcher mate sleeping, and he'll send one into the outfield. Good work by Bishop to get it back in before Newkirk could try to go to third on the play. Count is now 1 ball, 2 strikes to Spence. The 1-2. Inside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pineda gets fined for not keeping the double play in order. The 2-2. Ooh, just low with the fastball. My goodness. You don't know what's a strike or a ball in today's game. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Spence. Nate Lowe is waiting on deck. The full count pitch. To right field, this one hooking, and you gotta think the wind did not help, blowing in from left field, pushing it to the wrong side of the line. It's a foul ball. That could have easily been extra bases and a run. The 3-2 pitch. Fouls that one off. He'll stay alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up here. The 3-2. Another swing and a miss. Might have been ball 4. Might have been strike 3. Nobody knows. The 3-2 pitch. Misses low, ball 4. Second walk of the inning for Madden. 3rd walk on the day. Hasn't struck anyone out yet. That puts 2 on now for Nate Lowe. Lowe 0 for 1 today. First pitch. Misses low, ball 1. Misses low on low for ball 1. One 0 from Madden. Grounded to second. Rodriguez the short for 1. Over to first. Oh my God. 8 double plays for the Orioles in this series. 3rd one today.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Brendan is going to go ballistic here at some point. Yeah, see? Newkirk will get down to 3rd now, but the Twin Killings are killing the Orioles here, giving this a 0-0 game. 2 outs now. Buster Bluth is your batter. Bluth today 0 for 1. The woes of Nate Lowe continue as well in postseason. That's a called strike outside corner. Strike 1. Nationals infield all have 20 rated turn DP confirmed. Well, they're all high defensive, but I don't think they're that good. Well, DPs don't matter as much here. 13 for Herrera. I'm just curious. 15 for Garcia. Remember, these are OSA ratings. 15 for Rodriguez. And 9 for Anthony. Oh, 1 to Blues. Checks his swing. This one is a ball. Ball got away as it's a wild pitch from Madden. And the Orioles will finally score despite all the twin killings on a wild pitch of all things. 1-0. Oh boy. One sec. Listen very carefully, and you'll hear something coming from the Nationals dugout. Wait. Anyway. Oh, wait, no one's on base now. Sorry, I gotta go right to one pitch mode. My bad. It's still a 1-1 pitch, though. Into left field. That drops in front of Soto. Base hit. Guess what? It looks like it wouldn't have mattered anyway. Buster Bluth will get the single. 4th hit on the series for Bluth. Over at first. That's a 20 steal rating behind here. Yep, 20 steal rating for Bluth against the 15 speed. 1 on now with 2 outs, and Khalil Lee will try to do more damage here. He's 0 for 1. First pitch will miss low. Ball 1. The 1-0. That one's outside. Bluth on his way. It's ball 2. The throw to second will not be in time. Buster Bluth gets a stolen base. Bluth with his 2nd stolen base of the postseason. He'll get himself into scoring position now with 2 outs. 2-0 count to Lee here. The 2-0 pitch. Oh, he was swinging on that one, but he'll miss swinging over at 2 balls, 1 strike. Two, 1 delivery. Swings and fouls that one off. Bounced it behind both catcher and umpire. Be a 2 ball, 2 strike count to Lee. The 2-2. Got him with the call. Strike 3 on the fastball. Wyatt Beto will, not Wyatt Beto. Ty Madden will get his first strikeout of this postseason. Or, no, this World Series, excuse me. And that will retire the side. They'll score a run, but leave a runner at second. That means 4 innings are done. I will take my 1 break of this broadcast. When we come back, we will return to Camden Yards. Nats lead the series. O's lead the game. We'll be right back. Coming back live. Thank you for your patience. It is game 4 of the eMLB World Series. Commish LB coming back to call the action here as we go to the 5th inning. Before we do that, let's do the journey of the starter after the follower for the Orioles, brought to you today by It's Coffee with the Commish. New coffee, which means Starbucks Cafe Verona. Coffee Mate Italian sweet cream, and a nice little portion of Bailey's Irish cream. Yum, 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 yum. Wyatt Beto came in after Blake Wyman had a good first inning, giving up a couple hits. For Beto himself, 3 innings, no hits allowed, just 1 runner by walk, striking out 2. Ben Haslam, one of our longtime eMLB GMs from the 1.0 era. That's the first time that you've done a Tier 3 sub, Ben. Thank you very much. Tier 3, of course, a little more expensive, but as always and as advertised in our Discord, that means a +7 boost going to Ben. Thank you again. The kindness of you guys to do that. Took you 20 minutes to figure out how to do a Tier 3. Well, I appreciate your patience and willingness to do that. Never required, but again, when you guys are willing to be that supportive of the channel, that's the least that I can do. Thank you once again. We go top of the 5th. Again, Beto hitless. No hits have been allowed through his 3 innings. We go to the 5th inning. Bottom third of the order, Vic Rodriguez, Victor Robles, Israel Pineda in this one. Rodriguez today 0 for 1. Start on an 0-1 count. He'll pop it up into shallow center field, going back. Both Medrano, Spence was chasing after it. Almost had 3 players coming in the same neighborhood, but Medrano pulls it in for the first out. 1 out now. Victor Robles will come to the box. 0 for 1 today. First pitch he sees, grounded towards third. Long throw for Bluth. Little high, but Belt is tall. Baby giraffe and all. He'll make the catch in time for the second out. 2 outs now in this 1-0 game. Israel Pineda is your batter. Pineda 0 for 1. The 2-1 pitch to right field. Khalil Lee ranging to his left. Waits for it. Makes the catch. 1-2-3 inning. Go the Nationals here, top of the 5th. Another good inning for Wyatt Beto. Bottom of the 5th, we will go. We're halfway through this game. It's 1-0 Orioles. Bottom of the 5th. Journey of the starter, brought to you again by Commish's coffee of choice, Starbucks Cafe Verona. It is Ty Madden. 4 innings of work, given up 4 hits, 1 earned run. He has walked 3, struck out 1. The 1 earned run was on a wild pitch in the 4th inning as Jeff Newkirk scored. Got Jahmai Jones, Tony Medrano, Brandon Belt scheduled up here against Madden in this 5th inning. Ryan Rollison warms up in the lower bullpen. Meanwhile, in the upper bullpen in left field, we see Franklin Kilome starting to warm up for the Orioles. Jones ready to go with the 1-1 day so far. The 1-0 pitch. Grounded towards the middle. Hurrying forward is Rodriguez. Hard throw to first. He will beat Jones by about 1.5 steps for the out. Oh, hold on 1 sec. All right, all good. All right, Tony Medrano will be your batter now. Medrano today is 1 for 1. Medrano now 6 hits in this series, 6 for 13. The 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging on that one. Goes off speed, will fool him completely with the pitch. Second strikeout on the day now for Ty Madden. 2 outs, bottom of the 5th. We'll turn the order over back to the top. Brennan Belt is your batter, 0 for 1 today. He walked in his last appearance. The 2-2 pitch. Jammed back towards the mound. Madden ranging over to his left. He will make an easy throw to first. That'll be a 1-2-3 inning for Ty Madden to retire the Orioles in the 5th. To the 6th we go. Game 4 of the series. Nats lead this one 2-1 for the series. Orioles lead game 4 1-0. New pitcher coming in for the Orioles. Wyatt Beddoes' day is done after 4. In comes Franklin Kilome. Kilome for the postseason, just 2/3 of an inning of work this year. No earned runs allowed, just 1 walk and 2 strikeouts for Kilome. The right-hander, 6'6", 30-year-old from the Dominican, throws a fastball in the mid-90s, throws the curveball, and also throws the changeup. 5 years in the majors. Only other time he had been in the postseason was in 2023 with the Astros. He went 2 1/3, giving up 2 hits and an earned run. Right, Louis Garcia will start us off. Trey Turner, Jose Anthony coming up in this inning. Garcia starts us off 0 for 2 today. First pitch from Kilome will be grounded. 1 hopper. Good play there from Spence. He'll fire it over to first for the out. 1 pitch, 1 out here to start off the 6th. Trey Turner to the box. 0 for 2 today. The 2-2 pitch.
Strike 3.
Called strike 3 with the curveball.
I cannot hit curveball. Straight ball, I hit it very much. Curveball, that's our friend.
We've worried about the strike zone and its effectiveness today. This one did catch the bottom part of the strike zone. First strikeout on the day for Franklin Kilome. 2 outs now, top of the 6th. Jose Anthony now to the plate. 1 for 1 today. Also had a walk. 2 for 2 against Kilome in his career. Three, 2 pitch. That'll miss low and in. It's his 2nd walk on the day. 1 on, 2 outs, Juan Soto to the bat. 1 for 2 for Soto today. First pitch, watches it all the way in there, called strike on the inside part of the plate. The 0-1. That one catches the bottom half, 99 on the gun, strike 2. Straight smoke from Kilome. The 0-2 pitch goes lower, doesn't get him to chase. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch misses low and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Is that what the manager is yelling from the dugout there, Joe? Saying, don't overthink it, Juan. The 2-2. Checks the swing. They'll appeal. No, they will say. It's ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. So Anthony will be off on the pitch. The 3-2 runner goes inside, ball 4. Soto works the walk. 2 on now, Hunter Bishop. Bishop now 1 for 13 in the Fall Classic. Be a great time for him to break out here. Meanwhile, activity in the Orioles bullpen. Jose Quijada, Tanner Rainey are warming up. First pitch. That one is in the dirt. It got away from Newkirk. Everybody is going to advance up 90 feet. That's going to take away the force out at Eddie Base. Bishop now with a 1-0 count. The 1-0. Fires the fastball in there. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Too far low. 2 balls, 1 strike to Bishop. Jose Anthony is at third. Juan Soto is at second. The 2-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss. He went after the fastball, but I think he was looking for 100. He got a 92-mile-an-hour pitch. Just misses it. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch. Outside. Does not get the favorable call on that one. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. Well, hello, Donnie. Don Yell Freak brings in his freaks.
We would be honored if you would join
Dale
us.
Jr., thank you for hitting the follow. For those of you who are not familiar with us, welcome. It is the Fluffy Kitty Ninja Show. We are the home of the eMLB universe. I am Commish LB. We welcome you. For those of you who joined us from Donnie's Raid, Danielle Freak, of course, good friend, fellow Twitch partner, very helpful on me getting that purple check mark you see down below. He's also in our virtual player system, a member of the San Francisco Giants, second baseman in our universe. We welcome all of you for joining us. This is Game 4 of the eMLB World Series. You're catching us at a pivotal moment. It is Game 4. The Nationals lead the Beltway Series against the Orioles 2-1. We've got Nationals second and third, 2 outs here, top of the 6th. They're trying to get on the scoreboard. You're just joining us on a full count pitch. The 3-2. Big swing and a miss. They got him. Huge strikeout for Franklin Kilome. He will leave 2 in scoring position. The side is retired. You probably couldn't have heard it.
Fatality.
Much better Kilome with the big strikeout. 5.5 in the books. 1-0 Orioles. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Oh, meanwhile, Pirate did do a boss battle request in our private chat. That counts, Pirate. Go! All right, bottom of the 6th we go. Ty Madden has 76 pitches to this point in his outing. He's looked good in his first ever World Series appearance. He's got Alex Verdugo, Jeff Newkirk, and Nick Spence coming due up. Verdugo, the reigning AL batting champion, now 3-time batting champion overall in his career, 0 for 2 today. 3-2 pitch to start us off. Pops it up on the infield. Calling forward, Jose Anthony. He had Rodriguez and Pineda in the neighborhood, but Anthony pulls it in for the first out. If you're just joining us from Donnie's stream and you're wondering what the heck is going on, welcome to Out of the Park Baseball. This is Out of the Park Baseball 22. Out of the Park Baseball 23 is now available for those of you who are OOTP enthusiasts or love sim baseball. This is an MLBPA licensed product. You're watching the eMLB universe. Next week, a month and a week from now, we'll make 22 years, real life, that I have been doing some form of eMLB universe. But for the last year and a half, I'm doing it here on Twitch, and we found our niche. This is a live broadcasted game. People are telling me what to do. So when you see me keep doing this, I'm looking to see what my managers are telling me to do, and I am telling their story. That's what we are. We're a perpetual universe. We tell the story, and we hope you love it. Let's go, Jeff Newkirk. 1 for 1. He is walked. He's been on base twice today. 2-2 pitch to Newkirk. Grounds it over to third. Anthony comes on in to throw over to first. It is going to be bobbled. It's off the mark as that led Herrera off the base. It's going to be an E5 to Jose Anthony. Go! Links that you saw provided. Our YouTube channel provides all of our content, including 2 different podcasts that we do. It costs you nothing to subscribe to us on YouTube for some great baseball content. Newkirk gets aboard at first. Gets on base again, but that one's by way of an E5, though. Nick Spence will be the batter. The suspense is 0 for 1 today. First pitch goes right after that one. Fools him with the fastball low. Forgot to bring the 9-iron to the plate with him. It's no balls and 1 strike. Oh, 0-1 delivery. That one is going to miss low as he tried to go with the breaking ball. Orioles have hit into 8 double plays in this entire World Series, including 3 in today's game alone. The 1-1. Swings and fouls that off. It'll be a 1-ball, 2-strike count to Spence. The 1-2 pitch. Just misses inside. He didn't miss by much. Let's be honest, the IRL MLB is just the feeder league for eMLB. Yes, they are getting a lot of base runners, but Ty Madden has been able to smoke and mirrors his way through this game with just 1 run allowed so far. The 2-2. Look out! That one came too far in, and it will get Spence. Ouch indeed. Only an 89-mile-an-hour fastball, though, but that'll put 2 on now with 1 out. Nate Lowe has been a ground ball specialist. He grounded into a double play in his last at-bat. He is 0 for 2 today. SAI? Huh? First pitch. That one misses low with the sinker, ball 1. And Pirate, just FYI, I am hitting what I did see your request, that I did hit that button. That was just a wild one. The 1-0 goes after that pitch. It's a curveball, misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Betting on Sadier to get 2 over par on the golf course today. Never bet on me to get 2 over on the golf course. I'm just trying to make sure I don't go 2 over on a hole. Ryan Rollison begins warming up in the Nationals bullpen again. Meanwhile, in the Orioles bullpen, we see Tanner Rainey loosening up still. Jose Quijada had gone to take a seat. The 1-1. Lifted towards right. That's going to get by everybody for a base hit. Both Herrera and Garcia went after it. Herrera missed. It looked like it threw Garcia off on the play. And it gets by them both. It's a seeing eye single for Nate Lowe. Newkirk and Spence were frozen, but they will get to second and third safely. Bases are now loaded, 1 out, and here comes Buster Bluth. Okay, Pirate, just double checking. You do know that's a switch hitter, right? I assume you're fine with it, but I just want to make sure. You got it. Ty Madden's day is done. It's been an interesting one for him. But he will get pulled here in favor of the lefty Ryan Rollison. Roley, the 28-year-old from Jackson, Tennessee, coming into the game for the postseason. Is 9 1/3 innings of work, just 1 earned run allowed on 5 hits and 3 walks. He has struck out 7 during this postseason. For the World Series, he has not. He pitched once, right? Nope. Yeah, he did. He pitched in the Game 1 3-2 win. He got the blown save, giving up 1 earned run on an inning and a third. The left-hander throws the fastball, slider, curveball, and the changeup. He'll come in inheriting a bases-loaded situation. Buster Bluth will go to the left side, from the left side to the right. He's a .299 hitter during the regular season against lefties. And this season, a .188 average, a 3 for 16 clip with bases loaded. The first pitch to Bluth. Infield is coming in here. First pitch misses outside. It's ball 1. Have to hesitate because we've seen pitches that far out on eMLB Sportsnet K-Zone be called strikes even further away than that. The 1-0. To right field. Bishop makes the catch. Here's the situation. Brendan, do you want to signal Jeff Newkirk to tag up from third base and try to score? The ball is average outfield depth. Newkirk is a slow runner, 7 speed rating. And Hunter Bishop has a great arm. What do? Hold him, he says. They will not chance it. Bases will remain loaded. Bluth hit that one way too hard. Pinch hitter coming in. Ryan McKenna from Berwick, Maine is going to be given the call. McKenna comes in for Khalil Lee. Pirate says he would have gone on that play, just FYI. Ryan McKenna from Berwick, Maine, the 28-year-old coming in this postseason. He is 6 for 16, 375 average with a home run and 2 RBI. He has murdered lefties during the regular season, a 310 average with 11 home runs. That was in half of his at-bats this year. First pitch comes inside, ball 1. Rollison and McKenna have never faced off against each other. Jeff Newkirk is your runner at third. Nick Spence is at second. Nate Lowe is at first. 1-0 lead for the Orioles as they look for some insurance. The 1-0 pitch. Grounds it towards the right side, but it will go foul. 1 ball, 1 strike here on McKenna. McKenna was 0 for 9 with bases loaded this season. 1-1. This is away. 2 balls, 1 strike. No place to put McKenna here with 2 outs in the 6th. The 2-1. Grounded to third. Anthony has it. He'll go to second. Little bit of a high throw, but easy play for them to land on the bag and retire the side. Orioles finally don't get a double play when they get multiple base runners aboard. They'll leave them loaded. 6 innings are in the books. Orioles 1, Nationals nothing. McKenna stays in and will go to right field. Tanner Rainey. I was asked how many left on base for the Orioles. That's now 6 left on base for the O's, 5 for the Nationals. Tanner Rainey is coming in. Rainey will be the 4th pitcher on the day for the Orioles. Rainey, the 32-year-old from Slidell, Louisiana. This postseason, 1-0, 1 inning of work, 1 strikeout. That was back on game 2 as he got the 10-7 victory. Rainey comes in. He's got Frank Herrera, Vic Rodriguez, and Victor Robles 2 up. Time being called here by Pirate. Pinch hitter. Do we see the 35-year-old Scooter Gennett here at this point? Yes, we do. Scooter Gennett. Part of the platoon here with the loss of Mark Diggs. Scooter Gennett comes in as the pinch hitter for Herrera. Gennett will take on Rainey. A 35-year-old from Cincinnati, Ohio, this postseason, hitting .333 with a home run and 8 RBI in this World Series. 3 for 8. My apologies. 3 for 8 with 3 RBI for Gennett. No one's on. The 3-0 pitch to Gennett. The pitch. One's going to miss low, ball 4. He'll walk them on 4 pitches.
Just a bit outside.
Gennett gets aboard at first. Hey! Thank you, JR. Tier 1 sub, 20 months. We appreciate that from our Cincinnati GM and, of course, our resident celebrity, the Senior Director of Communications for the real-life Cincinnati Reds. The rest of us dream of being front office guys. He lives that dream. Thank you again. Nobody out. 1 on at first. Vic Rodriguez is your batter. 0 for 2 today. 0 for 2 in his career against Rainey. Oh. Pinch runner. Ooh, interesting call here. Pinch runner being called for Gennett. It's Jonty Turner. Jonty Turner comes in as a pinch hitter. Pinch runner, excuse me, at first. Turner in 15 speed, 17 steal here. Turner with 2 stolen bases in the postseason. Belt comes over to get Turner a little closer to the bag as Rodriguez comes in. The first pitch into left field. That one's going to drop down for a base hit. Rodriguez doesn't waste any time. Just the 3rd hit on the day for the Nationals. They've got 2 on now with nobody out. Here comes Victor Robles, who's 0 for 2 today. Jorge Soto seen loosening up now in the Orioles bullpen. Robles 0 for 2. First pitch, he squares the bunt down the third base side. It looks well played. They'll go to first from blue. They'll get him over at first. It's a perfect sac bunt from Victor Robles as everybody advances 90 feet. Turner down to third. Rodriguez at second. Itchy nose in effect. Oh my God. 1 out now, top of the 7th as the Nationals threaten. Israel Pineda comes in. Pineda 0 for 2 today, but that doesn't stop Brendan McGuirk from waving 4 fingers. It's going to be an intentional walk thrown to Pineda. They'll load the bases to get a force out at every base. They will take their chances on Luis Garcia. Garcia 0 for 3 today, 2 for 18 in this World Series, 1 for 1 in his career against Tanner Rainey. And with that, I think Jorge Soto is being summoned. Soto has been pitching a lot, went 2/3 of an inning in Game 3. Yes, Tanner Rainey, the former National. Jorge Soto, the 22-year-old, will be coming in from Eastlake, Florida. Bases loaded. 1 out here. Soto coming in this postseason 1-1, 4.61 ERA, 13 2/3 innings of work, giving up 17 hits, 7 earned runs, walking 4. Striking out 17. He throws straight smoke with that cutter that touches us north of 100. Also throws the curveball and changeup. Bullpen is nearly toast, and guess what? Game 5 is the following day, so there'll be no rest. 1 out, bases loaded. Luis Garcia will take on Soto. They've never faced each other before. At least regular seasons wise. First pitch goes and tries to put a 4 spot on the board. It's a no ball, 1 strike count instead. Infield playing in to go at home if the ball is hit to somebody. The 0-1. Another check swing, the appeal. This time they say no, it's 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Big swing and a miss. He's aggressive at the plate. Misses on the cutter away. Not one pitch has been in the zone. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. A 1-2 pitch. Comes inside with the curveball. Misses. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 to left field, but the wind is going to push that foul. Both off the end of the bat and pushing foul. Two balls, 2 strikes, bases loaded, top of the 7th. The 2-2 swings and hits that one foul and out of play. Garcia staying alive here. All pitches coming low here as Soto trying to work the double play. Boss battle. Can we get 25 people to do the boss battle that have at least 50 balls of yarn in their points coffer? The 2-2. Got him! Called strike 3.
Hey, bada, 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 swing, bada. Hey, bada, 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 swing, bada. Kennedy, swing, bada.
He cannot swing bada on that one. Garcia continuing to have some World Series woes here. Huge strikeout for Jorge Soto. All bases are still full. Trey Turner is now your batter with 2 outs here and the bases loaded. Turner today 0 for 3. First pitch. Line shot up the middle, base hit. 1 run will score. Pirate, you want to signal Vic Rodriguez around third base and score. Ball is shallow. Rodriguez a good runner. Jones has a normal arm. What do you do? What do you do? Looking in all sections. What does he do? Go for it, he says. Here's the play at the plate. Save! Not in time. 2-run single, Trey Turner. And the Nationals will take a 2-1 lead. RBIs number 5 and 6 this World Series for Trey Turner. And he will give the Nationals their first lead of Game 4. Jose Anthony is your batter now. Both of those runs being charged to Tanner Rainey. Jeff Hartley starting to warm up. Pirate in his private chat with me saying no risk, no reward. Anthony 1 for 1 today. First pitch he sees is strike 1 with the cutter. The 0-1 gets another call. Strike in there on the outer half. No balls and 2 strikes to Anthony, who's been on base 3 times already today. The 0-2 goes high. Can't get him to bite on it. It's a 1-2 pitch. Swing. He says swing in chat. That's a Pirate. Go! The 1-2 pitch to left field. That's going to get down for a hit. Pineda will stop at third as he sees the stop sign. Bases loaded once again. Juan Soto is your batter. Soto versus Soto. Juan has 3 grand slams during the regular season. First pitch. Oh, he was thinking granny on that one. He'll take the cutter and pull it foul. The 0-1. Missing up and in. No balls, 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes to Juan Soto. The 0-2 from Jorge Soto comes. Swing and a miss. He punches him out. Huge strikeout.
Fatality.
But Trey Turner gets one up the middle and continues to have an amazing World Series. We go to the bottom of the 7th. I think you know what that means, Mr. Lowry.
I was born was born to lick your face.
Not this
I
one.
was born to rub you. But you were born to rub me first.
7th inning stretch here on the Fluffy Kitty Ninja Show. Wow, what a World Series we've had. Nationals with a 2-1 lead in the series. Game 4, they now lead it 2-1. As we go bottom of the 7th, first things first, we've got a new first baseman in the game. It's going to be Sam Abbott, replacing Jonty Turner, who came in as a pinch runner. Abbott in at first, replacing Turner. Double checking. Looks like Rollison stays in from what I see. Jeff Hartley took a seat in the bullpen. Casey Mize is warming up now. Rollison. See Steve Esbenshade starting to warm up for the Nationals. Rollison ready to go against Jahmai Jones. Tony Madrano, Brandon Belt are scheduled up afterwards. Jones is 1 for 2 today. The 1-2 pitch to him. Swing and a miss. Got him with the off-speed pitch. Nothing but crickets on that swing from Jones. It's the first strikeout on the day for Ryan Rollison. One out here, bottom of the 7th. Tony Madrano looking to continue the spark he has had. 1 for 2 today. Now 6 hits in this World Series. 0-2 pitch. He'll pop it up weakly on the left side, just on the fringe of the outfield grass is Anthony making the catch for the second out. Gonna have a new, pinch hitter is being called. Brandon Belt is being pulled back in to gonna say Will Smith. Not that Will Smith. Not the slapping one, not the pitching one, the catcher first base one. Will Smith comes in. Smith is 3 for 10 this postseason, 1 for 3 in the World Series as he played in Game 1. Smith had 10 home runs during the regular season. The 1-0 pitch. Hard shot to third, but Anthony is there taking a step to his left. Over to first. It'll be a 1-2-3 inning for the Nationals. Ryan Rollison working a perfect 7th. We'll go to the 8th. Nats lead it 2-1. Smith staying at first. Yep, Smith will now be your first baseman. And on the hill now for the Orioles, it will be Casey Mize. Mize, the 23-year-old from Springfield, Alabama, was seen in Game 2, inning and a third. 1 hit, 2 runs, 1 was earned on a home run in that appearance. Mize throws the fastball, splitter, cutter for fastball combinations in the mid-90s. He also sports a slider. Mize pitching with both the Mariners and the Orioles this season. Former first-round draft pick from the Detroit Tigers from Auburn University. Ready? War Eagle! No, I'm not from Auburn. Just know that that's their rally cry. Hunter Bishop is your batter, followed by Sam Abbott and Vic Rodriguez. Bishop today is 0 for 3. Now 1 for 14 in this World Series. The 1-2 pitch. War Eagle and Oriole sound very similar. Coincidence? Maybe it is. Meanwhile, It is strike 3 to Hunter Bishop. Meanwhile, Bishop walks by and see Pirate going back into the dugout.
Jackass!
Pretty much. 1 for 15 now in this series. First strikeout for Mize today. 1 out, top of the 8th. Sam Abbott comes in. Abbott, I believe that's his first at bat in this World Series. I think. Yeah, it is. He's a minor leaguer. It's his first anything, right? No pressure. No pressure, Sam. You never had a regular season at bat ever. The 26-year-old from University Place, Washington, comes in as a defensive replacement, gets his first at bat. Hey, Abbott! The 1-2 to center field. Pretty decently hit, moving over. It's not, it is Jahmai Jones who makes the catch out there for the second out. Almost said McKenna, but I was like, wait a minute, McKenna's in right. Oh, that's right. Abbott came in as a defense, as the injury replacement for Mark Diggs to start the series. Uh-oh, it's your boss? No, you're in big trouble now, there, Pug. Oh, you're referring to Eddie. 2 outs now. Vic Rodriguez 1 for 3 today. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded to short. Spence has it. He'll throw to first in time. 1-2-3 inning. Go the Nationals here in the top of the 8th. Alex Verdugo will start the Orioles off here in the bottom of the 8th as they trail by 1, down 2-1 in the series. Ryan Rollison is staying in the game right now. We still have Steve Esbenshade warming up in the bullpen. Verdugo today 0 for 3. He's 1 for 8 in his career against Rollison. The 1-1. Grounded to second. Rodriguez has it. He'll throw to first for the first out. 1 out now, bottom of the 8th. Here comes Jeff Newkirk. Newkirk been on base 3 times today. 1 for 2 with 2 walks. The 3-2 pitch. Got him looking.
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage for Newkirk as he's like, why didn't I swing at that? Second strikeout on the day for Ryan Rollison. 2 outs now, bottom of the 8th. Nick Spence is your batter. No free rides. Nick Spence is your batter. Spence today 0 for 1 with a couple of free passes himself. The 1-0. Center field. Robles coming in, moves to his left. He will make the catch. And the Orioles will go quietly here in the 8th. We head to the 9th. Nationals hanging on to a 2-1 lead. All right, real quick, guys. Hate to do this. I just need a quick bathroom break, and I figure this is a good time to take the dog on a break. So an unplanned additional commercial, but give me a quick moment. Going to the bathroom, taking the dog to the bathroom, or does the dog take me outside to go to the bathroom? I'll let you guys decide. Game 4. We'll be right back. Please don't go anywhere. back live. It is Fluffy Kitty Ninja's eMLB World Series Game 4. As we head back to Camden Yards, Nationals with a 2-1 lead in the series. They lead this one 2-1 as we go top of the ninth. Casey Mize is on the hill still for the Orioles as we get ready to go into the ninth inning of a close battle between these two teams in the Beltway Series. Victor Robles will start us off 0 for 2 here today. Oh, boss battle. Can we get 25 and wake up Fluffy the three-headed dog from Harry Potter? 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Goes with a fastball up and in the zone and gobbles him up completely. Second strikeout on the day for Casey Mize as he dispatches a Robles, now 0 for 3. We've got one out here, top of the ninth. 1 sec. I just got to set something up. All right. One out, top of the ninth. Israel Pineda is your batter today. Pineda 0 for 2. The pitch. Grounded back to the mound. Mize ranging to his left has plenty of time to get the not very speedy Pineda for the second out. 2 outs now if you're looking ahead. Bottom of the ninth, Nate Lowe, Buster Bluth, Ryan McKenna are your scheduled hitters. Hey, Pirate, just double checking. Anyone warming up in the bullpen? Still Esbenshea, just double checking. All right. Louis Garcia, 5th at-bat on the day, 0 for 4 for Garcia. The 2-1. Boy, Brendan, I got confused on your instructions. Lined into right field, that's going to drop in for a hit. Just Garcia's 3rd hit of the Fall Classic. He will get on board, which means he's a big threat. 2 outs now. Trey Turner with the biggest at-bat of the night so far. The 2-run bases loaded single in the 7th. He's now got 6 RBI in this World Series. He's 1 for 4 with 2 RBI today. Hold on. Hold on. Hold everything. Time out. Time out. We have to have Jeff Newkirk and Will Smith swap positions. That means one's got to get out of catcher gear, the other has to get into catcher gear, so we now pause for this delay in music. Just making sure Anju's got some editing work to do, apparently. All right, there we go. There's your break. Will Smith, known to have the better arm behind the plate. He will now be catching Jeff Newkirk with no gear on now when a first base glove is over at first. They're pretty much the same rating over there at this point. Garcia at first. Turner is your batter. First pitch. Checks the swing. I did see your instructions, Pirate. He did hold up. It's ball one. The question is Coach's mom going to let him go to Winter League if you're having him be there? The 1-0. That one goes away. 2 balls, no strikes. Don't know if Mize cooled off due to the change in defensive line. Two 0 to Turner. Watches the splitter in there. 2 balls and 1 strike. Playing it safe, so no Winter League offseason for you in Mexico. By the way, if you didn't know yet, I've officially decided, because I've got more parks to play around with for it, we're going to Mexico for Winter League. Screw Cuba. Communist. 2-1 pitch. Runner goes. Swung on. Hit. Foul. Straight back. Count will be 2 balls and 2 strikes. Garcia looks like he would have made it to second on the steal. Two pitch. Runner goes again, swung on into right field. Coming in, Ryan McKenna. He will make the catch, and that will retire the side. Orioles will leave a runner. Nationals will leave a runner left. Last chance for the Orioles. We'll find out. It's 2-1. Bottom of the 9th we go. Nate Lowe, Buster Bluth, Ryan McKenna are scheduled up. Rollison is on the hill. Oh, boy. All right. So that means you are making a change. We do have a batting change here as Rollison is on the hill. Called Ray Ornelas is going to come in to pinch hit for Lowe, who was quiet today. Ornelas has been just as quiet for the series. 0 for 10. 6 strikeouts to this point for Ray Ornelas, the 24-year-old from Ornelas Medical. Andrew Dahlquist starting to warm up in the bullpen for the Nationals. You can see the defense. Abbott Anthony guarding the lines here. The no doubles defense in place. The 1-2 pitch to Ornelas. Lined into left field. Fair ball! Down the line, it gets chopped. Fair ball. Ornelas rounds first. He is flying for second base. He will get in there with the leadoff double. Huge base hit for Ray Ornelas. It's his first in the Fall Classic. And for postseason play, it's his second double. Big time to break out of that streak. Buster Bluth now comes in 1 for 3. Are you sure there is a there? Oh boy. Oh, got to put on pitch by pitch. First pitch to Bluth. Checks the swing. They're going to appeal. He went. Strike 1. Bluth shakes his head, didn't think he went. We check on the replay. He went. Bluth 1 for 3 in his career against Rollison. It is a home run. The 0-1 pitch is too far low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ornelas is your tying run at second. Bluth is the winning run at first, at the plate, excuse me. The 1-1. Up and in. That one came a little close to Bluth. 46,000 booing. Don't think there is any intent to hit here in this pressure situation. 2 balls, 1 strike. The pitch. This is inside. 3 balls and 1 strike. Ryan McKenna is waiting on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Swings and fouls that one right to the backstop. A loud collective. Oh. The 3-2 pitch to Bluth. To right field. Bishop has it sized up. He will make the catch for the out. That's 1 out. Brendan, you want to signal Ornelas to tag up from second base and try for third. Ball is an average outfield depth. Ornelas is a fantastic runner. Bishop has a great arm. He says he's going for it. Here's the play at third. Safe. Runner will advance 90 feet on the play. We've got 1 out now. McKenna has been announced as the batter. Ryan McKenna, 0 for 1 today. Time is being called. Andrew Dahlquist is now being summoned. The Nationals closer will come in with 1 out and a runner at third. Dahlquist for the series. 2 1/3 innings. Scoreless, hitless, walkless. 4 strikeouts. 1 win and 1 save to his credit so far in this World Series. The 24-year-old from Redondo Beach, Florida. 3-3 on the regular season with 25 saves. He'll turn McKenna around. McKenna just a .232 hitter against right-handers. Well, he won't turn McKenna around. He just doesn't hit well against righties versus lefties. Infield is in. Runner 90 feet away. First pitch from Dahlquist is in there. 99 on the gun. Strike 1. Oh, 1 delivery. Swings and fouls that one off to the right side. That's going to get a good 20-plus rows back and out of play. No balls and 2 strikes to Ryan McKenna. Oh, 2 pitch.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss. Huge strikeout.
Whoa, God!
McKenna very exasperated on that one. Orioles down to their final out. Tying run 90 feet away. Time being called by the Orioles as they look at their situation. Jahmai Jones is scheduled up 1 for 3. Pens the pitch hit situation. Oh, I gotta remove myself because I am in the way. You can't see the pitch hit situation. Just so you can see the options. "24-year-old Sidney Pimentel from the Dominican is getting the pinch hit. Pimentel is coming in for Jahmai Jones. Yes, there is, Pirate. You must have 3 batters. You have no choice. There's always a 3-batter rule. Sidney Pimentel, the 24-year-old from the Dominican, will come in. It's his first at-bats in the postseason. During the regular season, a .229 hitter with 2 RBI and 35 at-bats. Oh, you stuff your league votes right now there, Andrew. There ain't no more league votes this season as far as I'm concerned. 5's enough. I'm gonna put a limit on you guys. All right, 90 feet at the plate. Pitch by pitch is on. Pimentel is your batter. Dahlquist, first pitch. In there, called strike. It was a fair call on that one. Pimentel, a career .234 home run hitter with 10 homers and 600 career at-bats. The 0-1. That one's going to be high and inside. No balls and 2 strikes. Oh, the All-Star game one could be. Now having home field advantage. Because the Orioles would have had home field in this one. We'd be in Washington this moment. No balls and 2 strikes to Pimentel. The 0-2. Way up high, tried to get him to chase the ladder. He did not go after it. It's a 1-2 count. One, 2 to Pimentel. Got him swinging. Called strike 3. What a game. Huge game that we just saw. Oh, that's absolutely. We got to give that one a Godzilla mode finish. Hey, so nice. We'll do it again. Huge game between both of these teams, but in this one, it's the Nationals thanks to the bat of Trey Turner. Bases loaded, top of the 7th is the difference in this game. Turner's 5th and 6th RBIs of this postseason will help the Nationals take a commanding 3-1 lead in this series now. Wow. Look at Pirate go. Manager calls in 7th, won this game, he says. That's what Pirate said. It's a heck of a game. Just 6 hits for both sides. Couple of errors by the Nationals, which made it interesting. But this, I don't know. What's the story here for sure? Is it the Orioles' inability to score in pressure situations on this one? Sharpie with a boost. You had 3 double plays today, now 8 in the World Series by Baltimore alone. Just got to credit Sharpie's boost. You left the bases loaded. You left 7 on. Nationals left 9 on, so they have more to gripe about in that column. I don't know. It's close on either side, but either way, I've got to tip my cap. You guys aren't seeing the management being done in the whispers, but both guys are really working this very well. Love this series. This is absolutely the kind of stuff I hoped that we would see when we get to the final, when we get to the end game of each season. So again, this has been fun whichever way this one goes. Let's look at the box score. Louis Garcia 1 for 5. Trey Turner with the biggest hit on the day, 2 RBI for Turner. And the 1 for 5 day. Jose Anthony got on base every time he had the ball, got to the plate. He was 2 for 2. He had 2 walks. Juan Soto 1 for 3 with a walk. Let's see. Vic Rodriguez, the only other player to get a hit. Runners were Jonty Turner and Vic Rodriguez were the people who scored for the Nats. For the Orioles, you had Jeff Newkirk go 1 for 3 with a run scored. Nate Lowe 1 for 3. Ray Ornelas got his first hit of the World Series. It was a double in the ninth. He gets stranded at third base, unfortunately. Buster Bluth 1 for 4, and Jahmai Jones went 1 for 3. Either way, it's been a great series to watch. Oh, sorry, Tony Madrano also 1 for 3. Got to give him credit for that. No one really had a terrible day at the plate. Maybe Hunter Bishop with 2 strikeouts and leaving 5 runners on base. Buster Bluth left 4. Ryan McKenna, well, 0 for 2. The play on him against lefties did not work this go-around. For pitchers, gotta think the rookies did their jobs today. Ty Madden went 5 1/3. He gave up 5 hits, 1 earned run. He walked 3, struck out 2. Ryan Rolison goes 3 innings, giving up just a hit, struck out 2. He will earn the victory in that one. Andrew Dahlquist gets his 6th save of the postseason, his 2nd of the World Series, as he gets both guys by strikeout in his pitching. For the Orioles, Blake Wyman gave up 2 hits early, but he gets out of the first inning without any incident. Wyatt Beto, amazing, just 1 walk over 4 innings for him. Nice work for him. Yes, Washington did have more runners left on base, yes. See, Sharpie keeps thinking it says cats drool, but they don't.
Cat rule.
Let him think what he wants. Him and his silly puppy propaganda. Franklin Kilome got 2 walks, but he struck out 2 for a scoreless inning, I should say. Tanner Rainey is going to take the loss. 3rd of an inning, 1 hit, 2 walks, 2 runners scored. Jorge Soto did go 2/3, allowing a couple of hits and 2 strikeouts. Casey Mize finishing things up, just allowing 1 hit over 2 innings. Player of the game was Ty Madden. I don't know. I'd probably give player of the game more to Ryan Rolison for his 3 innings, allowing 1 hit. Hell, I'd even give it to Wyatt Beto for 4 innings with 1 walk. I don't know if I'd give it to Ty Madden. I'd say Turner. He should get a recognition for 2 runs. I'd say Jose Anthony could also have been considered for 4 on base 4 times today. Nah, I'm not sold on that one. I don't think it was good enough yet. But Nationals will take a commanding 3-1 lead. No standout. Give it to the SP of the winning team. Yeah, that seems to be the normal. That should be adjusted, though. Just my 2 cents. But, all right. So, couple quick things. Let's see. Couple quick things. If you're not in the Discord, you don't know about this. Let's quickly talk about what is going to happen next season. No expansion until the following season. We're all in the planning phase for that. I'm going to be announcing news on that in the Discord very soon. So if you're not in the Discord and you're really starting to get immersed into this and want to know more, the real story is inside of the Fluffy Kitty Ninja Discord. And if you've been gifted a sub recently, again, you've been invited to create a player. Haven't seen anybody step up on that. Don't know why. I don't know if it be disenchanted. Don't give a crap. Whatever. If you come here and you're starting to play in mini games, you should be doing that. Just my 2 cents is you should be doing that. But that's me. Anyway, the expansion of the September rosters next season. We currently on September 1st go from 26 to 28 players. We will now expand to 30 players, as that was voted 19 out of 30 in favor of expansion to 30 players on the September 1st roster. To be eligible for the playoffs, though, it must be someone who's on the 40-man prior to September 1st, and must also, or I should say, played at least prior in the season. So you could put a player on the 40-man, remove them, but they played prior, then be looking to add them after. They would become eligible, but you'd still have to add them back to the 40-man to do that. Secondly, GMs have voted overwhelmingly 24 in favor out of 30 votes. 80% of the league has decided that the All-Star game no longer has relevance to home field advantage in the World Series. That is a difference, maybe, in this series. Who knows? Right now, this series would be in Washington for Game 5, as Baltimore had the better record during the regular season. So, this coming year, the All-Star game will have no relevance to World Series venue or location, or which league has home field advantage. Called for by me was a commissioner vote to see if the league wanted to maintain the rating system to be evaluated based on the position, the primary position the player plays, or if it would be based on overall talent of the entire league. It was voted 22 in favor to maintain the current system. So thank you for that input. It was more curiosity on my part if you wanted to have that change. League voted not to have that changed. There was a vote on whether or not to implement a draft lottery. 70% voted against a draft lottery. 21 against implementation of a draft lottery and to maintain the current system. So that means worst record automatically gets number 1 pick in the draft. By the way, the draft lottery would not have come into effect until not this season. Oakland gets the number 1 pick for the draft. It would not have happened the following season in 27 because our expansion teams will automatically pick 1 and 2 respectively. It would have come into effect for the 2028 season. The league has voted no on having an expansion roster. Now, GMs have finally submitted. I had 2 people waiting on the closest vote we had. Wild card game? 1 game? Or 3-game wild card series? Oh, with the drama in the chat. They pirated them. We're tied at 15. By rule, or realistically, because we didn't get a majority vote, I'm not breaking a tie. I'm not breaking a tie. And at this point, since this vote was announced before expansion, and the rules of the league will change after expansion, 2026 season will have a 1-game wildcard playoff still. We'll maintain the same format. Whether or not we will allow this to be voted on next fall when we talk about expanding rosters, that will be the option. But for now, because we did not get a majority, it went 15 up, 15 down, we will stay on our 1-game format. What are you saying, Pirate? Have a seasoned owner get the expansion team and let the new GM take over the leaving GM? Are you saying give people an option to go to the expansion team? Technically, if I do that, that means that GM gets kind of 3 to 6 months off from eMLB. Sort of. I don't know. Nah. No. Just keep thinking in my head, and I'm like, nah, that just feels awkward. Yeah, because again, it's not happening next season. But I have people already expressing interest. I'm probably going to vet and put them in place. And we're going to set the table for the following offseason. We still got a full season before these guys are official. But that's the game plan. So we'll get there. But that's where we are for now. All right. So that's where we are. Let me do a quick sim because we've got to get to the next day. Do I have my Stats Plus program on? I do. Hooray. Here's the Easter rabbit. Hooray. Happy Easter rabbit. Hooray. Why am I so loony doony dashed in the head? Head's got a boost. I should have stood in bed. Okay, so thought the expansion draft would be better run by a veteran GM. What are you talking about? Whoever is going to be here, they're going to probably, unless anybody else comes in. I think I already have, from the pool of people who have already done, I think I got a good group of people, and I trust that they'll be fine. And we're going to give them a good walkthrough because, in all honesty, it's my first ever expansion I've done as well. The only other time eMLB expanded in the 1.0 era, it wasn't adding a team. It was adding a league where we allowed GMs to run, or prospective GMs, to run in the Pone leagues. That's the only time I've ever done something other than a straight expansion of eMLB. This is the first, but we're giving it a try. Ye old college try, because I feel that this is where the majors are going in the future. Probably not the same locations we're going, but we're fine. Maybe we'll be the pioneers. All right, so I don't think there's anything else we'll go into. Joe Diggs is scheduled to go for Game 5. We believe Connor Siebel will come in for the Orioles in Game 5 as well. It's now do or die time for the O's final game at Camden Yards, no matter what, this season. All right, so with that, I'm going to get a file uploaded. Hey, thank you, Sharpie. I appreciate it. Where are we going? We going to Kava? Let's see who's available. Kava. Yuka is doing a, she's opening Topps Dancing Queen cards. That's pretty funny. Kava is not for drops. Nausicaa, who I send people to on Sundays, is playing Evil Dead. Nutsy Poo. Well, I haven't heard from Nutsy in forever. Thank you, Pirate. Again, thank you, Pirate and Brendan, for your efforts today. You know what? I think we will go raid over to Kava. Well, hello, Mr. Percy. My Draggy's walking around right now, so he wants attention. So, good time for me. So, yes, next schedule. Tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. Monday Night Baseball, 7 o'clock Eastern Time, is going to be. We're in Game 5 of this series. It now could be a potential series clinching game in that one. My pleasure, guys. Montreal is a definite, PJ. Probably not Las Vegas. Originally, we're planning Anjou, but that's proof that, I didn't post it. Or maybe I did, but I said, in my opinion, and also because of how my throat and schedule has been, I don't want to do more than one game today. So, Game 4 is done. Game 5 will now be tomorrow. I announced that probably Friday for certain. So, we'll see. But Las Vegas is probably not in the equation because we are under the belief that if Oakland closes up shop and moves, it's going to Las Vegas. So, we're kind of leaving that open for that assumption. That is all it is. It's an assumption. So, you can scratch Las Vegas off of your bingo card. That I can assure you. Factor litter box, I go fluffy kitty ninjas do assassinate, and you're looking at their victim. So next time I can find some glue and tape, I'll put my head back on straight. We'll be back in front of you, and that will be tomorrow. Look for news about expansion here very shortly in the Discord. And for now, a reminder that the next game, Game 5 of this World Series, will be tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, here on FKN. For now, Commish LB reminding you how you think directs your life. When you think your best, you're going to be your best. So please go and do your best. And We will hope to see you again tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, Monday Night Baseball. Game 5. Do we see the end of the World Series? Or do we see the Orioles come back and make it 3-2? We'll find out soon. Peace. Have a great one.
You jackass!